Aquí estoy arriesgando estos versos, valerosos, leales y risueños, partos de los intrépidos sentidos, conceptos engendrados por los sueños. Voces del alma más que del talento, que representan una llamarada, testamentos, secuelas del momento, tan solo para el fin de una jornada. Versos con esta sombra de nostalgia, con este arraigo nómada y activo, con esta ausencia sin ella ni ruidos, con todo este coraje y esta magia. Versos con esta...
Soy un espía, dicen. Soy un hombre modesto que no ostenta vivir mejor que los demás.
They say I'm a spy. I'm a modest man who does not pretend to live better than the rest.
These two flags represent two countries, but they really do represent the same people, the peoples of Cuba and the people of Venezuela. Going back to our founding fathers, Bolivar, Martí, and others, these are two countries that have historically, Mr. Ambassador, we have always sought for and fought for social justice, the rights of people for self-determination, sovereignty, and dignity. So it is an honor to have you here today for this wonderful exhibition.
Being here at the Embassy of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to present this exhibition by Antonio Guerrero is just another reason. Who is Antonio Guerrero? Antonio is one of the inseparable 5 Cuban heroes, known as the Cuban 5. That maybe some of you do not know because of the accomplice silence of the mass media, that with few distinguished exceptions, comment little or nothing about them. Even so, renowned personalities advocate for their freedoms. Among them are 10 Nobel Prizes, head of state, legislator, parliamentarian, scholar, human rights organizations, the United Nations, plus 11 million of Cubans and hundreds of thousands of people, and even millions if we count the Venezuelan people from America, Europe, Africa, and Asia.
These drawings by Antonio Guerrero here today are little rays of sunshine that fall on the darkness of the government's indifference to the suffering of the 5. It's up to us to turn them into lightning bolts of action. Life is only life if there is courage, said Tony in one of his most beloved poems. Well, let us find the courage to take up the mantle of the struggle to free the 5 from the monstrous injustice of their imprisonment. Let us remember here tonight, and let us repeat it without rest, that Tony came to the United States to prevent crime, not to commit it. Let us not forget that the U.S. government has turned justice upside down. And let us repeatedly remind the world that the government of this country puts the real heroes in jail. It protects the criminals, allowing them to continue their reign of terror against Cuba. On June 16, the United States Supreme Court turned down, without comment, a request to hear the appeal of the convictions of the 5. The case is now squarely in the hands of the President of the United States. With one stroke of the pen, he can reduce their sentences to time served so these brave men can go home to their families. Article 2 of the Constitution of the United States affords the President the power of executive clemency. That power is unfettered. No normalization of relations between the U.S. and Cuba is possible as long as the five remain unjustly incarcerated and the terrorists live in freedom. Let this country come to its senses. The terrorists belong in jail, and the counter-terrorists, the anti-terrorists, must be set free.
Con más amor que libertad nacidos, tómalos si te sirven para cruzar el mar o algún abismo. Guárdalos si tú quieres en el centro de ti mismo.